An important thing for men and women to recognize about each other is that among the differences between them, men are really very much goal-oriented and women are process-oriented. Now, of course, this is a major generalization, and of course it doesn't apply to all men or all women, but in general, you'll find that men do things like bring the food out in the pot, put it on the table, and put it into their mouth. Whereas a woman will take the food, cut it up nicely, arrange it in a pattern, put it on a nice plate and bring it out, put a napkin underneath, and then put it on the plate, and then maybe they'll put it in their mouth. But for men, the important part here is the goal. I want that food in my tummy. For the woman, it's got to be about presentation and how we bring it out and stuff like that. So, these are just different ways of doing things, and both are fine and both are acceptable, but if you recognize that about each other, it makes it much easier, right? So if a woman asks a man to bring out the broccoli, he will bring out the broccoli in the pot, unless she says, could you please arrange it nicely? And even then, he will resent putting it nicely. But if you guys have a good working relationship, so he'll do it for you because he wants to do it for you. Now, if a man says, hey honey, could you bring out the broccoli? He's saying it because he's hungry. And if you spend 10 minutes arranging it in a little platter, so that's not helping him. He wants the broccoli in his gut. So just recognizing that difference between people often helps a lot in how we relate to each other. It's unlikely to change. Men are goal-oriented, women are process-oriented. And just understanding that and giving a little bit more leeway and understanding the other person is a great way to smooth that kind of rough spot and that difference between people.